Yes, oh. 2 shots. Yes, oh. Yes, oh. Yes, oh.
Oh, listen to my song. I want it took me to stay this long. I came since 1992, and all the stress I had to get into.
2 shots.
Man is a household name. I came from a long line to fame, and my aim is to kick this game. I put on my bad belly peeps to shame. No be you. Talk say they rap nonsense. No be you. Talk say rap no make sense. I see piracy. I take one risk. And y'all know my mind for one compact this, and this is where rap took me. Big time and a sold out CD. Now see me floss, no more loss. I don't feel like one very big bros.
Yes, oh.
Alaba boys.
2 shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Idumota.
2 shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Yes, oh.
Upper
2
Iweka.
shots. Yes, oh.
Which level?
Hey, my people, you're welcome back to another episode of Which Level. I want to start from, let me see, who am I going to start from? Let me start from Tokes today. Let me see what Tokes' weekend was like. Tokes, how was your weekend?
Yeah, my weekend was good. Actually, a beautiful weekend. I think I told you about it.
Yeah, but they don't know.
Yeah, I had a great time. I was at a seminar. It was eye-opening. It was great. And the rest of the weekend was actually good too. So really, really good weekend. Really good weekend.
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome.
And some things I can't share on camera.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know why that guy beside you, I don't know while you were talking was busy giggling, adjusting his seat and stuff.
You know, sometimes losers.
MC Daniel.
When he told me he was going for GNLD training over the weekend, I said, these people, this TNC, GNLD, they don't pay. Like before this multi-level marketing, he said he wants to put his hand into anything that can give him money 2023.
Put his hand in anything?
Anything that can give him money. I say better do Yahoo, because it will... Okay, let me know. Because he said I should not tell anybody. So
why you're talking about someone else's business?
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Oh, mine was beautiful, fantastic. I went for a seminar.
In Cancun?
Huh?
In Cancun?
I told you about the seminar that I went for.
In Cancun?
No, I went to Cancun. I don't like when people bring up my Cancun.
This guy for Saturday evening, where I see for Galleria, they drive Uber.
You saw me?
Seminar.
Wait, I don't drive Uber now. Are you mad? Are you mad?
I call you.
Cut.
You can't do like you can't do like say no be him. He can't face front. I said Daniel. He faced the thing like say he don't see me. But there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't drive Uber. It's Lyft. It's Lyft.
I don't know the difference, but it still work. You should be proud as a man that you're working hard.
So I told everybody I drive, and I don't even drive it.
You were driving it.
What do you do?
A friend of mine.
Oh Lord.
He said, I'm going out. Can you enter? I said, okay. Let me quickly enter inside and hop in. I don't even,
you are the driver.
What do I need that money for?
You're the driver's seat.
What do I need that money for? Pata rent.
Buy bleaching cream.
Okay, so Daniel, now we know what your weekend was like. You were busy writing.
I was not writing. I went for seminar.
Okay. All right. On that note, let us introduce the lovely Lilian. Lilian.
Hi.
This your hair.
Sitting over there looking like tangerine.
Yeah. This your hair. Oh my God.
Lilian, please not Lilian, can you not blush when another man compliments you?
Oh my big custard.
Lilian, can you not blush? Lilian, stop it. He's trying to.
Is there a story behind? Is there a story? No, Lilian, seriously. Is there a story behind this hair?
Oh,
nah.
Yes. It's my sister's hairline. So I am sporting her hair.
So now Bone Street.
Oh, your sister is into hair and stuff?
Really? Yes, she is. It's flawless golden hair.
Oh, there we go.
Really nice.
Yeah,
No,
thank you.
It really looks nice.
Thank you.
It looks
I
nice.
ironed it.
So
That's
tell-
why it's straight. I ironed it.
And I
so
feel-
it's bone straight.
Tell us how your weekend was.
Now you the ask
Now you they ask it.
Because
this guy, anytime he hears hair, he doesn't like to hear anything.
Because why?
you know what?
My weekend was.
This is
good.
how Uber drivers behave, man.
Go ahead, Lilian.
South African Uber drivers.
For you. Lift is lift.
Go ahead, Lilian.
My weekend was good. It was a good weekend. Ups and downs, but it was great.
Can you
Ups and-
give us a little hint? Come on, you can't just say it was good.
She already said ups and downs.
Oh, up and okay. You know what? You said it all. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's not what I meant.
Wow.
you
Can I
are
say what I
welcome.
wanted to say? I've never.
Upstairs,
Why is it that every
downstairs.
time you guys like to?
No, we heard you say
Stop
it
my
was
life.
up and down.
You say
No, I
ups.
said it was.
Up,
There was
down,
good times.
up,
There was
down.
nice times.
Oh,
It was great.
Oh,
It was a
wow.
great weekend.
of course. If it's up and down, it has to be great.
Come on.
Always, honey.
Come on.
Come.
You see now you the
It was a great
overdo am.
weekend. I enjoyed
Okay.
my weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. This is how we do it on Which Level. Stay tuned. We have a special guest for
Look at
you.
this one.
All you got to do is don't you go
Blow your
nowhere. We're coming back with a special guest.
One of the things I get at Wazobia that is always on point for me is the pub. I love the pub. That pub, oh my God. And also Wazobia is very clean. For me, it's Wazobia any day, anytime.
Hey, this is Which Level, and you know how we do it on Which Level. We always have a special guest. But this time around, we don't just have a special guest. We have a big special guest all the way from Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all, just keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. We have none other than YAW, Mr. Wazobia FM himself. Yo!
Thank you.
Chai, my brother,
Thank you.
this has been a long time coming. Finally.
Yeah. So finally we're here.
So, Mr. Yo,
Thank you.
it's a pleasure to have you finally here.
Honored to be here, finally sitting with the lovely lady
Thank you.
Lilian, right?
Yes.
Yes, and of course Toks,
Oh.
and of course who
Danny,
else?
Danny.
Oh,
Danny.
They don't know your name. They say now who else?
Doesn't matter. I got my cash
He
flow.
got cash
cash.
tricks, man.
TK Magic.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
He said he's honored to be sitting beside this lovely.
Lilian.
If only he knew. If only he knew.
No lovely, oh.
Hey.
She's lovely. She's lovely.
Don't say she wear white kaftan.
What the heck, man?
Let's leave. In 5 minutes time, he will get to know if he's so lovely or not.
How you love me now?
So, yo, how was your weekend?
Okay, I think I came in I came in on Friday, so weekend traveling, came from Atlanta, from Lagos to London to Atlanta to Houston. So it's been stressful though.
Sea level.
That's a
No. Now when you they find cheap tickets,
Some people tickets.
when you they find cheap tickets,
Some people ticket now imaginary Cancun.
Nope.
This guy
He reminds me of when I used to travel into country and stuff like that. So
Travel into
I understand it can be very stressful, right? It was stressful,
Yeah.
the trips and everything, the plane,
yeah,
air hostess, right?
yeah.
Guys, I have a question. Yo, were you jet lagged? From
Till-
Nigeria?
Till now I'm still jet lagged.
Jet lag. Okay, but do you ever get jet lag if you're traveling from Benin to Enugu?
No.
Okay,
Never.
we have a brother here that travels within the same timeline and he gets jet lagged.
Did he really even
Lag
travel?
is lag.
Did he travel?
I get car lag sometimes.
Did he travel?
Eh?
Did he travel?
To Cancun.
Cancun.
Yeah.
What was your PSA T-check experience like?
What's my words? I don't speak stupid English. I saw air hostess. She checked my my bag.
Check your bag.
Okay, I went to Cancun to see your Cancun. I went there.
Yeah, hostess, checked your bag.
I went to Cancun. Were you there? Do you know the Cancun I went to?
This guy is still having PTSD.
I
From
saw the
From when he was at primary school, they used to check their bag.
air hostess.
Air hostess
That thing
check
that they
your
will
bag.
move now.
They
That
move
thing that they move. Boom. They'll put the thing. You not see your bag. That's
You
say
mean
bring out your
You mean
TSA. TSA did they put on my cream now?
Your
What are you
cream?
saying, bro?
Your
What
cream?
cream?
What cream?
Which
Your
cream?
They use cream, they do it.
Wait, you mean your lotion?
Your lotion.
Your lotion?
That thing now.
No, this guy, you're from Nigeria now.
You don't can
You don't even know.
Not cream, now with the color for
Not
Nigeria.
cream with the column, but like I've been here for a while now, so I know.
How a while is the while?
I'm here for 2 weeks now.
This guy he can't charge his phone.
Oh God, I don't lost for you. Nobody go find my papa. Hey, who be police?
Which level? If you can see this, this is what the real money looks like.
Mr. Money.
Check out the bun.
In terms of dollar, no matter how much you rub it against the skin, your clothes, it stays intact. So this ushers in the next topic, or the first topic for the day. We want to talk about the new Nigerian NAIRA and the current status. Other than the fact that we hear that the ink rubs off after a few minutes of handling it.
Wow.
We also know the situation that people are going through, trying to lay their hands on the Nigerian NAIRA. And it's not like they're trying to beg for money. They're trying to get hold of their own money. Sometimes you go to the bank, not even sometimes, most times you go to the bank, you can't even get the money. We hear stories of bankers, locking the bank, going through the back door, climbing fence to run away, and all that kind of stories.
It's not funny.
I mean, it's funny when you really see these videos, but the people are really suffering. The people suffering are not finding this funny, So, on that note, I want us to really talk about this Nigerian NAIRA situation.
Okay, so it's not funny at all. It's a lot of guys are going through a lot. You queue up to get your PVC, you queue to get fuel, you queue to get the new NAIRA notes. You queue. It's even terrible. You deposit the old NAIRA, they pay you back with the old NAIRA.
What?
Yes, it's that bad. And then even though Central Bank is saying, that's Central Bank of Nigeria, they are saying that it's politically driven. The guys that are frustrating the effort and all, but it's just so bad. People actually break ATMs.
Wow.
Yes, thinking that they will see money. So it's this bad when you want to pick up money from the counter. When you go to the bank to get money from the counter, they can give you 3,000 naira.
Okay.
Yes, that's the highest you can get. 3,000. Yes,
What do I do
even though you have money. But it's so bad. It's so bad. And National Assembly debated. The court just said that yes, you guys are free. They should stop this whole limit. They should stop these restrictions to the NAIRA. But let's just hope that they will. It's not really interesting. I'm telling you, this NAIRA thing is not. My brother, people the same way.
See Shaggy.
Shaggy gets spelling. Mwe doesn't have spelling. You can't spell mwe.
I feel for my brothers and sisters. I know the number of messages I receive every day, trying to ask for help.
No, but even if you send money, how they won't collect them?
That's the question, though. But they just got to do something instead of just folding their arms.
See, it's got a lot to do with the government, yeah? And because they started this whole thing. But what I still don't understand is they said it is people are going to use it for vote buying. I don't know when Central Bank started doing things about election. I don't know. So if then what is the job of INEC that is in charge of election? You said that they want to use this money, that these politicians kept this money somewhere. They want to use it to buy votes and all of that. Then it shouldn't be CBN that should be in charge. It should be INEC, not CBN. But man, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, man. People are going through a lot back home, man. So, see, as they talk like back home, like say I don't run. I never run. But
I appreciate the fact you're saying this because you have first-hand information.
We
only see this stuff from online or what we read.
Yeah.
But you have had first-hand experience of. I don't even know. I need to ask you how you take out money by ticket.
For some of us,
big boys. Big boys get their ways.
No be cash.
That is
I mean,
For
for
some
some
of
of
you-
us that have been here for like
2 weeks.
for years,
Okay.
we see what's going on back home, and we're like, when is this gonna be fixed? I moved here and I was like, I need that country to be fixed like tomorrow.
Before you can go back.
I mean, I don't like talking from a privileged,
Standpoint.
point of view.
Yeah.
Or, like my voice is thick now because
Now, Qatar, no, not be money. Say people will get money, then we know they hear within and they talk.
like
When they
people-
talk, we don't hear them. How are you? What's wrong with that?
Privilege.
if you can hear the voice.
Have you seen Adenuga talk?
Privilege.
I mean, who can understand him? Who say yes, sir? Yes.
Who are you not to understand what
I
he's saying?
mean, even if because you say I understand.
Yes, sir. That,
Why are you not to understand?
that makes a lot of.
Privileged.
Yes.
Privileged man. Privileged Uber driver.
Are you mad? Stop me saying people. Don't be saying my business. Please don't say that in outside again. Please. What's that?
I'm sorry. It still shows that you're a hardworking man.
No. He doesn't ride Uber, Lyft.
Lyft, sorry.
Okay, I read lift. Okay, what happened?
But it shows
Oh yeah.
that you're
Okay,
a
I've.
hardworking man. Some men are
Do you know-
stealing
do you
other
know-
people's money, but you are.
I'm stealing other people's money too.
Diligent. Oh,
Yes.
put
So.
yourself out there.
Oh shit. Call that part. But see, I ride lift. So what happened? Am I not better than
That's what
people that
I'm
are
saying.
hustling for money now in
That's what I'm
Nigeria?
saying. That you have dignity. Dignity.
It's better though.
Yeah,
So, Talks, have you had any experience with this NIGERIAN thing, or do you have any family member?
yeah.
All his family that there. He's finished. This man is finished.
Oh God.
Everybody's there.
So I have not had any personal experience as it may, but
Your dad?
I've seen videos. You shut up.
I'm here whispering, shut up. This one just said it.
So, but I've seen
Shut up.
videos and I've been following the trend of things going on. I think it's pretty much pathetic what the Nigerian government is trying to do. I think the redesigning of the currency is a good thing that happens, every maybe decade or whatever as needed. It's going to help the economy to move in the direction that it should go. But I think for Nigeria as a country, the element to actually facilitate that is not present, right? So we can't even take account of the what is wrong?
You didn't say we should speak English. This is already tough element and facility. What is this now? You saw me, man. I was talking about. I'll be shouting, leave. Now this guy don't talk now.
Because you don't have extended vocabulary.
Ask me my own.
No, you're done.
So, but
Well, you're done.
so please.
Quagmire. You don't hear Quagmire before.
So,
You see.
the element that should make that stuff to actually work in the favor of the state of Nigeria is not present. We don't even have an accurate indices of what the money is, of what goes in, what comes out in terms of, let's even pick commerce as an industry. We don't actually understand the inflow and outflow of money. So if we're going to reprint or redesign currency, we can't even print enough to accommodate a particular industry.
It even starts with the census. We don't even know the
the
population.
number of people. Yes.
Yeah, we don't know the population.
Because there's no way you can
So-
you can reprint and
Money.
redesign money if you don't even know
How many?
the volume
Yeah.
that you should give. And you have all those people that don't even believe in the banking industry anyways. The businesswoman on the road that they'll keep their money in their chest or they tie it to their wrapper. So we don't have an accurate number of the money, the cash flow. So you're printing money that you see, maybe CBN reports, right? But there are a lot of people that are actually marginalized from using that banking industry because of fees, because of improper education. They don't understand how the banking industry helps their business because of fees and taxes and all of that stuff, right? So you print some money, give it to the banks that are controlled by individuals in terms of, the amount of money they can have access to and all of that. And so it's not going to work, right? And they're not factoring in the people at the grassroots level, right? And so it's just one of the many failed policies of the Nigerian government.
And that just speaks to the modus operandi.
It's also, but the painful thing, like he said, is that people have been given the deadline to deposit their money.
Yeah, they've
But,
extended it now.
Yeah, till June, they say, right? Is it June?
No. Even the extension. I heard that CBN is still not accepting it.
Right.
So they are still saying that people should still deposit before the 10th of
February. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
So think about you taking your money to the bank, but you can't get that money to meet your needs.
My brother.
Like, and people have to, like, you've seen those videos, we've all seen them. People crying, stripping at the bank. One lady stripped because she wanted to pay her son's or a child's school fees. Like, that's the money that she owned. It's her money, right? It doesn't have to get to that point. So it's just many of the failed policies of the Nigerian government in their governance. And we just don't know when it's gonna end, right? There's enough pain in that land. You didn't have to add that to it, right? And now there's no fuel. People can't get fuel. They can't move from one point to the other. You can't get money. You can't get fuel. You can't really get nothing. Like, there's no peace.
Even with your money, you can't even get the fuel.
Yeah.
So, Lilian, do you know anybody, any stories?
Oh, well, my friend here, she has a business. So, you know how he said, like, market woman on the streets? She does, like, she brings goods from Nigeria over here. So they were charging her 2,000 Naira to 10,000 Naira. So in order for her to get the new notes of 10,000, they charge her 2,000 Naira.
Yeah.
So both Nairas have different values.
Naira,
so now we buy Naira.
Yeah, we are buying the Naira.
So we buy Naira. So 2,000 for 10,000.
Yes.
No.
It's
Yes,
10K.
yeah. Some do 500. Some do 500 for 5,000.
Wow.
1,000 for 10,000. Some do 1,000 for for 20,000.
So that's the time that you get to ask that for the first time, what's the value of Naira to Naira? It's always been the value of Naira to other currencies.
Yeah, so now it's
Naira
to
to
Naira. And
so,
that's
so it's just so funny because just like he said, when they are considering all these things, you mentioned everything. You didn't mention boys that are doing ritual money. Because their own money too is in circulation.
How?
Is this a calabash?
Oh my
Is this a
God.
calabash?
But they spend the money.
It is a calabash. You know the enter bank.
No, but
Are you serious?
Ask Daniel.
No, but they spend
Daniel now. Get part of the boys now.
Why are you bringing our business in? Stop now.
Oh, it's your business.
They part of them. But we know.
But my thing is that why bring out what I would think is they should regulate the money as the old one is going, the new one is coming in. Don't tell them to like bring all your old money and then
they've told you the
money.
reason that they are doing it because of politicians.
I'm like, that's a damn.
But,
but this is common sense, which they don't have.
Does everybody have common sense?
They don't have because
there we go.
this is how they're supposed to do it. You roll out the old ones, let the new ones come in, so they won't go through this stuff.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. And that really just speaks to the dilemma that we have.
Dilemma. What is dilemma?
Let me speak my English. Are you mad? You spoke your English. Everybody said
You are
everything.
confusing me. It's
Let me
dilemma.
speak English now.
Dilemma. I said dilemma.
Daniel, how can you be holding so much money and be yelling? People with money don't make a lot of
make
noise.
too much noise.
You gotta whisper and
Poverty
talk.
is bad though. Okay? Poverty knock you.
You're holding over.
He would rather drop the money to talk. He doesn't mind.
And this just speaks to the
Dilemma.
dilemma that we as a people have. Now the modus operandi. Don't hear that one.
Yeah, never.
Oh, the KYC.
Make I write them now.
Quagmire.
I
don't finish my own.
that was it?
Eh?
QED.
I don't finish my own. Quagmire. So people have heard. These are the things. These are the topics that we have to buttress
Can you say make sense? Make some sense.
to allude to what he said earlier.
I'm dead.
I just want to say that it's important for people that facilitate such bureaucracies. I don't talk bureaucracies. You're that now. It ain't mad. You don't hear bureaucracy. You talk bureaucracy. You talk bureaucracy. You know what bureaucracy means?
I respect you now.
Monocracy.
Actually.
We
It was a shutdown.
We're cracking jokes about this issue. It sounds
serious,
funny.
right?
It sounds funny, but guess what?
But it's not funny.
I can tell you, people are not finding this funny.
At all.
We here in the U.S. We haven't had that kind of experience before, but I can tell you this. For me, if for some reason I want to go get gas for my car and I can't have access to my money, I'm not talking about food now.
Your
talk about
money.
gas.
Oh, God.
For me to move. Talk less of people who want to feed. They don't have access to their money. It's crazy. You know, so if you are in power and you're in Nigeria, if you have the power, if you have the connection to find a way to resolve this issue, my people, which level?
True.
Which level? Your people are suffering.
True.
You know, but I don't know if anybody has final word about this because this is really
I'm
painful.
just gonna say, like, I heard something from you right now, like trying to go get gas, right? Fuel, what we call gas here.
Yeah.
Like, has anyone ever
Petrol,
petrol, gas, fuel, whatever, which one you can pick. Fuel. You own a fuel. You know, I mean, like kerosene.
Mommy, don't look down on me because of where I am today.
No, I'm not.
Where God is taking me to. The fact that I'm holding this $1, do you know where I'm coming from?
Humble. Come on.
You don't they work out, you don't they come since never reach where they go.
Oh, that's true.
But but no. So Mixmaster, it's funny that some things that we don't even think about. Like, you're going to the gas station to get gas. Yes, we've had fuel scarcity here as well.
Yeah.
Prices have been hiked and whatever. But there's some things you don't even think about. You're not thinking about going to be in a queue.
He's admiring you. Look.
And going to sit
How
there.
many English? Did you
He's in love with you.
say bureaucracy? How many English is he speaking?
No, I'm just making sense. Something
my.
that is not very common to you.
Shots fired.
I'll have to
Where's
say-
that
I'll say my
gunshot?
own
In this
Daniel,
time, you're gonna put that
Don't let
gunshot.
anyone.
Bang, bang.
You know you're my brother. Don't
Oh,
let,
punish who's your brother? You divide me. You know my mama. After this, I'll say my own. Now finish your own. You have the floor. People, they will hail you. They'll say, English, but you see my own. After, finish.
After, how about you go
but
before him
I'm just saying that, you
so
know,
that I can speak your English? You're not saying in allude to him.
psychologically, there are things we're not thinking about. You're not coming to this studio to put your hand on the switch and think for a minute that if it's going to come on or not.
The NEPA will take light.
You know, you're not thinking about that. I'm not coming here thinking that, do we have fuel in the generator? Do we know when? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so our thoughts are kind of narrowed into some of our own immediate needs, as opposed to thinking about the road, NEPA, there's no gas, bank. Like, what can like one human being? How many things can they think about? When do they have time to actually focus on their own lives? You know, think about those things that are supposed to be secondary to their lives. That's supposed to give them comfort. That's supposed to help to aid their lives. So just thinking about what you said, it's psychologically just draining.
It is.
For that. So let's
It's
hear
crazy.
And
Daniel, you have the final say.
So
Why?
for what he said is really, really poignant to poignant to this issue right now. It's absurd for
Absurd.
don't let go punish you. Please let me finish. It's absurd for
Absurd.
I don't know why
it's
you're
just
listening
absurd.
to him
It's
because
absurd
he
for
will
the-
never make
it's
sense.
absurd for the government to close their eyes to the plight of the everyday man.
Thank
The
God.
government has to look into the infrastructure of the layman, ensure that everyday people are properly nurtured. They can't just sit down and amass, the wealth and the taxes of these people.
Speak on.
They have to
They think I'm. When they think I'm,
ensure.
they go easy.
Okay, I swear, God, I swear, God, see, God go punish.
Go punish.
I don't go.
Front and back.
And they feel myself. It's
Don't
shut down.
spit. Don't spit this on my drink.
Please let me start from ensure. I say ensure.
Okay, time.
And to ensure, let me say that I finish. Let me ensure. To ensure that these
Ensure.
to ensure that these people
Who are you like?
are properly catered for.
Catered.
Catered.
Two.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, like I said,
I
Daniel
swear to not be
Daniel gets the last word.
Why?
Nobody in the studio here can actually make sense out of what he said. Hopefully, you guys can make some
Understood.
sense.
Oh no, yo, you know
What? Okay, you know what?
It's
Yo, fill out,
poignant.
yo,
Okay.
fill out.
It's
poignant.
poignant.
Okay, so
Poignant.
let's just say this. What he said.
Yes, what he said.
We are coming back right after this timeout.
come off it.
My name is Priscilla, and this is my family. So sometimes I don't like to cook, so I like to just go in and out, and I get my food from Wazobia. My favorite from Wazobia is their good meats pepper soup. It's completely awesome. The reason why I think Wazobia foods are so good is because they think about their customers, and they usually go straight from home and bring the products straight to us here in the States.
So in the past couple of days, we've had two very popular Nigerian celebrities go at it against each other, fighting over their political candidates. This is not very, it's not new to we as Nigerians, where people have their own political biases and they begin to fight, on social media and stuff like that. So we have our man SEUN KUTI and Peter of the PSQUARE duo having, fighting over. Thank you, man. I'm really going at it now, speaking English. Some people in the studio talk bad about me, but that's about them. Now these two popular music arts are now fighting over their political candidate. Now SEUN KUTI made some comments about Peter PSQUARE's ardent support for the political candidate Peter Obi, who's running for Labour Party, as we all know. God, I feel like that shit
confusing the people. Then, stay on point.
And SEUN KUTI, he made this comment that Peter PSQUARE is now that Peter Obi cannot save Nigeria. It's Nigerians who can save Nigeria. And Peter said, to refute his point, that is Peter Obi not a Nigerian? And SEUN KUTI earlier made a comment that Peter of PSQUARE has been supporting all the bad politicians in the past, and now he suddenly wants to turn around and be a good guy and stand behind Peter Obi and be good all of a sudden. And Peter PSQUARE said that he should mention one of the politicians that he supported in the past. He has been a sycophant. Oh God, he has played sycophant too. And SEUN KUTI, now there's so much trouble over this. Some people, they call themselves the obedient, that's Peter Obedient, have threatened to burn down the Fela shrine. That's SEUN KUTI's dad, the legend Fela Kuti's brainchild.
Family shrine.
Family shrine, yeah, down because of these comments that have been made against Peter Obi. So it's a very, very serious issue. And now I would like to ask the knowledgeable people in the studio, what are your thoughts about? So I'm telling the knowledgeable people in the studio, what are your thoughts on this issue?
I ain't knowledgeable.
I have knowledgeable. I have Lilian. I have YAW, and some other knowledgeable. I have knowledgeable in the studio. I have YAW, Lilian in the studio with me, and I want to ask these knowledgeable people that before we get to the other people that God are believing God for, let's ask the knowledgeable people that what do you think. Then we'll not say, okay, when they have said they have given us knowledge, we'll not say, okay, others anything, whatever you. So I'll go ahead and start with the most with our special guest for tonight. Mr. YAW, what are your thoughts on
okay, so firstly, okay, so I don't think anyone should criticize any other person for supporting a particular candidate. I decide who I want to support. If SEUN is supporting whoever is supporting, fine. If Peter is supporting whoever he wants to support, fine. But I think if we keep saying, it's not this person, it's not this person, it's not this person, then who is that person? Who? There's no other person.
Jesus.
Yes, but Jesus is not coming down to vote, to contest. Jesus. Do you understand? And this same Jesus is where they've put us in their country for a very long time.
Thank you.
So you understand. So I think enough of religion, and then let's just go ahead and face what we are supposed to face.
True that.
So for me, for example, when Zakoji came out and was campaigning for Tinubu, people crucified him. They crucified him. I remember when Shina Peters came out and did the 1 million man march concert for Abacha, people crucified him. I think Nigerians should just stop that. We've got our individual rights to pick whoever we want to vote for. Yeah, you pick your own and let me pick mine. That's just what I would say. And then Sheun said that Obi is an opportunist. Peter Obi is an opportunist. I think it's just about the situation. When you see situation and then you know that you need to take the opportunity, you will take it. Whether you like it or not, we all do. At some point in time or the other, we all do. One point in time, you shall do it. You see that, man, this is the right opportunity for me to hit. You hit, and that's it. And then if Peter Obi feels that, this is the right time for me to come out, to contest, to do this, let him come out. Out of all those contesting and people feel he's the best man. We are not saying that he's the best candidate. Might not necessarily be the best candidate. But if out of all of them, he's the one that people feel, this guy, make we follow him. And then why not? Me, I'm not partisan though.
So I understand. So basically you're saying that people should not be criticized based on who.
Sheun should support who he wants to support. So, Peter should support who he wants to support, and every other person should do the same thing.
But don't you feel like as celebrities we should not anything that
we?
I mean we as celebrities, like whatever the audience. I mean whatever
clumsy shit.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean I'm speaking to my colleagues, please. So we as celebrities, don't you feel like we are open to criticism from any for any choices that we make? Like Obama wears a tan suit, and Obama is someone that we're close. So he wears a tan suit, and the whole world goes like, "Why is he wearing tan? Why is he wearing tan?"
Yes,
but he has his right to wear what he wants to wear, and we can be criticized sometimes, right?
Yes, they should go ahead and criticize us. But it's so funny that doctors standing for this.
You heard him. He said us.
But doctors standing for these guys, doctors treat them, and nobody criticizes them.
Right.
Lawyers will stand in for them, the courts, and then no one says anything about those lawyers. So why will I do my job? I saw something, people posted PSQUARE dancing for Buhari during the Buhari's campaign. The PSQUARE, the group, danced at one of their rallies or something like that, and then people they are crucifying him. That yes, he supported
Buhari. Now
Buhari.
He's supporting Peter Obi.
It's not about support. He went to do his job.
Let him dance.
If I was a cameraman, you would tell me not to carry camera because he's Buhari. I should turn him down.
Exactly.
No, now.
Just like telling this guy now not to steal from the guy. It's his job.
so for me, Sha, that's just it. They should just allow everybody should just do their own thing. On the 25th, they are going to vote. Let everybody go there and go and vote.
And that's the 25th of this month.
25th of February. So if this thing ends before that time, fine. And then let everybody just go out there and vote for whoever they want to vote for. That's just it.
So that's a reasonable person, please, in the studio. So Lilian, go ahead and no pressure. I don't know how you can follow that.
I can't follow that because I'm not a political person. So I don't know what this back and forth is about.
We're not asking you about the politics. We're asking you about, do you feel it was right for Sheun KUTI to have gone at Peter for supporting Peter Obi and saying that Peter Obi is an opportunist, he's not the man for the job, Nigerians are the ones that can support him?
I don't think he went for Peter. I think he just said generally that Peter Obi is not the man.
Yeah.
Then Peter replied him. Do you understand?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, he said Sheun said Peter Obi is not the man for the job.
Yeah.
And then Peter,
that he's an opportunist.
If I may say something, that wasn't what I heard Sheun KUTI try to say. Okay. I think what he tried to say was that anybody is entitled to their choices. Anybody they want to vote for, they should vote for the person. But I think what he was trying to say was that he feels that Peter gets on anybody's case as long as they are not supporting Peter Obi.
Okay.
That he doesn't like the fact that Peter always gets on people's cases because
he did with AY, and then he did with someone else again. He did with AY, and then he did with someone else again. For AY, he said AY should stop being on the fence, and then he should say where he is, and then let people know and all of that.
So from what I'm gathering, Peter is very passionate.
Yes, he is. He's passionate about
when it comes to Peter Obi movement. Okay.
Yes.
I can get it.
And he's been
I can
accused
understand.
of self-appointing himself as the spokesman for Peter Obi.
Really?
People have said that too. So
Because I mean, if someone is passionate about someone running for the government, they're always going to be that way.
Yeah.
You know, they're always going to be like, I'm going to stand for this person. You know, if you say something bad about this person, I'm going to stand for them because that's what they are passionate about. So, for
Go ahead.
for him, for him to have said that to Shehu, I get where he's coming from because everybody's passionate about something. You know,
yeah.
If you come at me with this celebrity is this, I will come out and say, oh, why will you be talking about them like that? This is my person. I understand that. Like you said, everybody is entitled to who they want to vote for or who they want to stand for. I get where he's coming from.
Speaking about coming.
Oh my God! What is wrong with this
Talks.
guy?
Yes, sir.
What are your takes on this
coming?
on the forthcoming election? Like I don't know if you're understanding. You've been hearing what everyone has been saying.
I'm trying.
You've been trying to hear.
Small. Yeah.
Please say something now.
Say something
Please.
reasonable.
Something reasonable.
All right. So this is what I think, right? I think that
I beg no English, please.
both okay, nǹkan tí mo rò lélẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ará àti ọ̀rẹ́ àti ojúlùmọ̀ gbogbo ènìyàn tó ń wò wá láti inú àìrán.
God forbid! Don't say for anybody. What's that now? What's that?
ìròyìn
àgbáyé.
You said no English. You said no English.
This guy just reminded me.
So
So this is the deal. I feel like everyone has a right to support their own candidates. But I think that one of the problem of the Nigerian state is all of this bickering from about one candidate versus the other. Seun KUTI is well in his right to support whoever, and same does Peter. But this is the time that everyone needs to come together about a common Nigeria. A house divided against itself cannot stand. And so we can go on and begin to say, I'm for this person. We have to come together and rescue the soul of that nation from the hand of those that have been plundering it.
Come on.
And if we continue to
Okay, so we've
sit
had
there,
fun.
if we continue to say, I'm for Peter, I'm for this, I'm for that, it's the same divisive strategy that we will not be able to face the problem that is in front of us, right? So we start fighting each other against, instead of us to come together against the problem. I'll tell you what, I don't know who is going to be there, but an average Nigerian in itself has to be concerned about the salvation of Nigeria, right? You and I, we're not, no matter what's wrong with us, we're not going to park in the handicap parking spot here. You're not going to run the red light, right? You're not going to put litter anywhere else. Like, because whether you care about the country, there is some type of constitution that you obey. Until an average Nigerian would not pee anywhere on the road, would not drop litter anywhere on the road, would not take 50,000 naira and sell for 60,000, would not hoard money. There are things that we can do ourselves. I can tell you, when Buhari was about to be president, he was deemed the savior of that country. Everyone, and knew people that went all agog for him because he came out to be, he's going to be strict, he's going to fight corruption and all of that. But the guy got overwhelmed, and I don't know, I'm not giving an excuse for him, but look at what he's doing right now. He's leaning back like Fat Joe, right? And the country.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I saw what you did there.
It's okay now. I've laughed now.
And the country is just basically begging for it wants to be healed, right? So that's where we are. So until we stop fighting against, in fact, if Tinubu, whoever is the worst of the candidates, becomes president, if Nigerians can come together and say we're going to rescue the soul of our nation and make it difficult for them to corrupt, we can start our redemption that way. So I think that they have a good platform and they're actually abusing it.
They are misusing it to be fighting against each other. We could, so I think it's time for everyone to come together. Celebrities, you guys use our platform to bring us together. We need togetherness because when we're all together, we can begin to, feel some type of healing, sanity, completeness, wholesomeness, and I think that's the way to go.
Okay, this is. I have just the short thing I want to say. I support SEUN KUTI's opinion of letting people choose who they want to vote for. And at the same time, I also understand Peter PSQUARE's passion for Peter Obi.
Right.
Now, this might not sound right, but it's just what I feel. I fault SEUN KUTI a little bit. I fault Peter PSQUARE a little bit. Where I fault SEUN is if you say people should be entitled, should have a right to vote for who they want to vote for. And the same SEUN faults people who don't speak out.
Exactly.
As of today, I don't even know who SEUN KUTI is supporting.
I think it's
because
Showore.
it's Showore. No, but we already know Showore is out of the equation. We know that. We know that Showore will never, not be the president
right now
during this next election, this upcoming election. So between Atiku, Tinubu, and Peter Obi, it's between these three people. We all know that, right? Do we all agree on that?
I didn't know.
Okay.
Just continue.
Okay. So I think that if he also wants to, practice what he preaches, he needs to let Nigerians and everybody know who he would vote for.
No, he might
no,
not
he doesn't have
necessarily.
to.
He's
He
right.
doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to.
No, but here's my problem.
He doesn't have
to. Here's my
Yeah.
problem. I know he's asked a few people to speak out. Instead of them being,
I understand what you're saying.
you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yes, speak out. Then why don't
he
you
speak
speak
out?
out?
I guess.
But don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not.
Get him wrong. Get him wrong.
I'm not taking sides between.
Get him wrong, Jared. Sometimes you be
Peter or SEUN. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm here in America. I wish I could vote. I can't vote.
I wish I could too.
So, guys,
So-
I yield.
So basically everyone has said. So let me go ahead and rehash everyone's points. You're also of the opinion that everyone has their right to whichever candidates that they want to vote. No one has a right to, go at anybody, impose their candidate on someone else, or fight someone over who they pick, and stuff like that, and vice versa. And Lilian was of the opinion that Lilian does not have any opinion.
Oh wow!
As she doesn't remember.
She said, "No. Lilian
I feel that.
Lilian said
I feel his passion.
Yeah.
I understand where he's coming from because
passion of
it's
the
not
Christ. So Lilian was saying that.
Boy,
Finish now.
I'm saying that I understand where Peter is coming from. He's passionate about Peter Obi, so that's why he is the way he is.
Exactly.
What he's doing right now.
Exactly. So you have heard that she does not have a point. So
Nigga.
you and this guy here,
whoop his
Talks now spoke English. Like as in the English was just
You don't even know what he's saying.
Do you understand? If you hear he talks English, at least I'll give him that one. He said bickering, all these things.
Nah,
Good.
he made some sense, honey.
Then Mixed Master Brown was on them shockingly, who would have thought, man? Coming out of the blue, just from nowhere. That's why you never look down. That's why I'm saying vote wisely. You never know who can just come out from nowhere, bam, and shock everybody. We were looking at Mixed Master Brown like, he's he's in his 80s. He can't really what can he do? Bula bulu. He will fall. But Mixed Master.
Mix it.
So get out of the box.
Mixologist.
Give us some very candid. See, that's why fear old people. Anybody that is past 75, respect what they can see sitting down.
Anyone that is collecting pension.
They don't enter because you got him. Brown is coming for you.
But we respect our seniors. See, listen,
senior citizens.
But listen. This is not shaming. This is not shaming anybody. Look. If you're out there and you're 75, look at this man. Look at what he's doing. Look at what he's kicking. Look at what he's still doing out here. Just making sense.
Yeah.
There's a man out there, I won't call his name, but he's not making sense. He's gone. They give him mic, he's leaking. See,
I will call that person and tell him what you're doing.
What happened? It's a series I'm watching. It's a movie series. American
Why are you looking at me?
American TV series.
I don't know what you're talking about.
American TV series is not anybody. I don't understand what you're saying. Mixmaster, I beg.
My people.
I fear my life.
Which level?
Shout out to everybody in the studios here. It's called Which Level.
Which level?
You know, we only do this because we want to catch your attention. It's something really serious. We are laughing about it here, but people are thinking about who the next president will be. Other than that, people are also thinking, will the next president do what they want? Will the next president help the situation in Nigeria? It's not just voting either Peter Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, Showore, or whoever, the other people we don't even know.
No Kwankwaso. Don't worry.
Well, you get my point. Because we all know that it's between Tinubu, Atiku, and Peter Obi.
It's a Wazobia thing.
There you go. There you go. So
I never thought about it that way.
it's not just
this is the second time
it's not just the passion that either Peter or SEUN KUTI or whoever has for their own candidate. It's how well will the next person that comes in take care of the problem of Nigeria? That is what we are talking about. So, my people, please, if you can hear me, I cannot vote. I wish I could.
Well, age is on his side.
Please, no matter who you support, make sure you go out on the 25th? 25th of February and make your voice heard by casting your vote for your own preferred candidate.
Peter Obi.
Oh my God. Okay,
I know
somebody just said Peter Obi. I'm sure we have supporters for Kwankwaso. I bet you call him. I don't even know his name.
Kwankwaso.
If you like, you don't collect your notes.
We also have supporters for Tinubu. We have supporters for Peter Obi. I know Peter PSQUARE is hearing me. As I say Peter Obi, I know that is your man. But meanwhile, we are coming back for one more topic.
The store aisles are immaculately clean. We have service people able to help us whenever we go into the stores. Everything is clearly labeled, and we have a personal relationship with the owners of Wazobia, who are very community oriented, and they have always supported the Cameroonian community whenever we've had activities, and we would love to keep that relationship going at all times.
Wazobia. Welcome back, people. And for the next topic, we're going to be talking about something that has made us proud. You know, the Grammy Awards was just concluded, and our own girl, our own very, very girl, TEMS, did us proud. I think, you know, it's the resonance of happiness was just all over the place. I can't think of anyone that had anything to say that was negative about that. TEMS has been doing her thing, and it's so good to see an African just put us in that spotlight. So with that being said, let me go to the main man himself. The main man himself. You know, you're an on-air personality.
Yeah.
Yes, you play a lot of you give a lot of Nigerian music the airplay that they deserve, and so how does that make you feel being in that industry?
Man, let's just give it up to Afrobeat. Let's give it up. Yeah, big shout out to every Nigerian act that has done so well, and then those that have been nominated before now, the likes of King Sunny Ade and co, that have been nominated, and then even Femi Kuti and all of them, and then to those that actually won, Burner won, and then TEMS won also, and then big shout out to also those that have won as an aside, like the Yemi Alades and the others and co. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all of them, and then so I think Nigerian music, we've really we've done so well.
Yes.
We are topping the charts. I'm sure Mixmaster Brown can play for
Oh, wow.
10 hours non-stop Nigerian music. Gone are those days when you have to struggle to play Nigerian music at gigs, and then people don't even want to hear it. But these days things have changed. So big shout out to all the guys that paved the way, and then for these younger guys too that are doing so well. Thank God for social media. Thank God for the digital space, because that is actually what.
Thank God for DJs.
Yes, thank God for DJs. Yes, that's what I said. Yeah. But then thank God for social media. Thank God for the digital space that took our music, boom, just like that. And then we've done so well. I'm happy for TEMS, and then more still to come.
Absolutely.
Not happy Burner didn't win. Yeah, not happy he didn't win this year, but hey, I think we're doing well.
Absolutely.
We are. And then the world hasn't seen enough of us.
Yes, sir.
We've got a lot of mad young boys coming up,
yeah.
mad young girls coming up,
Yep.
and then so yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's just it. Big shout out to
Thank
Thames.
you.
Big
All
shout
right.
out.
Yeah. Lilian, the lovely Lilian. Yeah, so let's hear your thoughts on that.
On what?
On Thames winning the
I'm
Grammy,
joking, I'm
being
joking. I didn't watch it, but I'm very proud of her. She's one of the artists that when she came out, her voice so captivating. I love it. When I first heard what she did with the one she did with Wizkid, I was like, man, who is this person? And then I went to go watch a video. I was like, oh, she's cute. She's hot. You
say Grammy, you're talking about.
I beg. Can you let me lay my foundation? Anyway. Why does this guy always make me annoyed? Anyway, so yeah, she's doing really good, She's even in the new Wakanda movie Forever. She did. I think there's a song on there that says she did No Woman No Cry.
She did.
Yeah, she did that, and then she was also one of the backstage crews also for the sound or music, something like that. I don't remember.
She also
what it
sang,
is.
yes.
So she's doing good. She's going places. Her songs are just mind blowing.
Absolutely.
Because even that album her first album, mostly all the song on there is just on point. So I'm proud of her. I hope that she does more music.
Absolutely. Yeah.
With more people and be more diverse, and she's gonna make it.
Yeah, I believe so. Before I come to you, Daniel, I think one of the things that actually stood out to me, Mixmaster Brown, was the red carpet before. I'm not sure if it was before or after. I think it was before.
Her yellow dress.
Where no, not the dress. Well, I think the dress was beautiful. But I saw
stunning.
DJ Khaled
really
just swooning in and
I
that.
love your music.
Yeah, and Rick Ross had called out before
Right.
to say, hey, Thames, let's get Snoop.
Yes, Snoop
did too. And again, I think that when we talked about the Rema thing as well, it's just that paradigm shift. Seeing, the people that we always wanted to just watch their music, so badly, now trying to feature on our song. Afrobeat is here to stay, man.
Amen.
And like you said, many more people coming up, and so it's just a proud moment to see that happen in our lifetime, and not to take away from the people that have actually worked hard. Them Sonny Ade
That's what I'm saying.
and the rest of it,
Yes,
without that digital space, but they've laid the foundation. Yeah.
Sorry. Before I used to tell people that if you're looking for a definition of a star, a Shina Peters is a star. Without the digital space, he blew everywhere in Nigeria, and he blew everywhere in Africa. Everywhere you went to, Afro Shina Peter, they were just singing it. Even in the north. Yes,
medley live.
Everywhere you went to, people would sing Shina Peters.
Right.
Do you understand? And then for you to know that our music has really gone far, when they first started the category for the African category, even for MTV Base and Co. They used to give the award to Nigerians behind.
Yes.
They will record their own.
Yes, I hate
Yeah,
that thing.
they used to
with
record.
BET.
Yes.
Like why?
BET and all of
So
that.
crazy.
Yeah, and then MTV Base Awards and all of that. They used
Right.
to give them the
At the
awards
back.
because the likes of Two-Face and Co collected
Right,
behind.
Behind. True
Yeah,
that.
they would just record you do video that
Yeah,
you collected and all
that's
that.
it.
But now,
Yeah,
You're
you can
performing
walk
on stage.
yes, we actually performed. Bronner did last year,
Yes.
and then yeah, we're there.
Yeah,
We're,
good
we're
things.
doing good.
Hey.
Even if Mona missed it, his mother had to pick it up.
Oh,
all the
True
same.
that.
Yeah.
The song is everywhere now.
That was so funny though.
That
He
was.
wasn't there.
Let's hear from Daniel real quick. We kind of running on time.
I'm glad that you asked me.
Yeah, I didn't act like you. I didn't say
I
responsible
want
people.
to congratulate TEMS. That's a good friend of mine.
Huh?
For winning the Grammy. I mean, I told her back then that just keep on doing what you're doing, and definitely you are going somewhere to happen. And look at it now.
You are going to what?
You're going somewhere. So now,
What the heck was that?
some people are of the opinion that it's not nice that some people have been singing that I'll bring home Grammy, and this person just came out from. But you have to understand that there's been a groundwork laid down
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much.
by
Thank you.
people.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
let
you.
go swear for you. Don't
Thank
let
you.
see,
Thank you
see.
for your opinion.
Hold on, let me finish
Thank
now.
you for your opinion. Mix master.
Wait, hold on now. Music.
Well, you're not saying anything.
Let me
bro.
finish
We're
my
running
statement.
studio time.
Let me finish my statement now. My
You
statement.
cement.
Not finish
Artists,
cement.
people,
Let's give him
Cement.
1 minute.
Cement.
1 minute.
music artists have laid a foundation apart for these
Apart.
people. Apart.
What are you talking about? Mix master.
A
May I
path.
let me speak pidgin. People
Speak the
don't-
thing where you know.
Oh, yeah, people don't
The carry go
see.
party, go the chop price. You listen, I call you the chop for village.
Ah.
People don't try for these guys, and everyone. I just hope that people recognize that the likes of the Two Faces, the Banj, the Waniko, the Tony Tetuelas,
Ah.
everybody, Idris Abubakar. These are people that have set the foundation, set the stage for Afrobeats to be where it is today. Fella, come on, these are people that have really paved the way, and not taking anything from there. Not, you know what? I swear, anytime I try to make sense, you know what? I'm not saying
When I heard fella, when I heard
if
fella,
I make anyone sense again in this show,
when I heard fella, did you anyone see that video of those people that gathered like
The
by
army
the
guys.
beach? Yeah.
Yeah.
And singing
They
that
do
Joro,
that.
that Joro.
Okay,
like,
the beach guys.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes,
beach
yes.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
you know when you go to places like Colombia and Co, they've got Afrobeat bands. Yeah, they've got Afrobeat bands, and then they
By
sing.
Africans or
No.
colonizers?
Yes.
You know
yes.
what's even funny?
Yeah,
One
they
of my
actually
friend,
play-
one of
they
my
actually
friend
play
was
Afrobeat.
recently in Thailand
Yeah.
and talked about how Afro beats
Yeah.
took over the whole place. So look, yeah.
I
We've
just can't
gone-
wait. I just
we've
can't
gone
wait for
far.
Portable to just bag. Portable-
Pastor no one go heaven.
Yeah,
Pastor
Apostle
no
will
one
go
go
heaven.
heaven.
Like, I can't wait for Portable
again.
to bag his first Grammy, and then we know that we have really crossed over that.
Never happen.
Why are you saying
In what category? World music.
Say what,
Ghetto music.
what category?
Ghetto.
What
Boy
category of music?
band.
What category of music?
Yeah, what category of music?
Don't they have
In
Violence.
medis-
All right.
in medis-
Violence.
Don't they have wala?
Wala, wow. Wala.
Which level?
They don't have wala
All right,
category.
ladies and gentlemen, which level? We're having so much fun in here. This topic we just talked about is really important because I remember, like Yo said earlier on, I remember back in the day when they were actually going to recognize any kind of Afrobeat artist, it would be behind the scene. We never used to see them on stage. The next day we hear, okay,
They won.
this person here was giving one award, one thing. But today, Afrobeat has taken the center stage. Now, if you're watching, and if you're not African and you don't really know much about Afrobeat, I'm going to tell you this. Watch out for artists like Ruga, Era Star, Fireboy DML, Joe Boy, Rema. These people, watch out for them. And then I have one other secret artist that I'm going to tell you guys to watch out for.
Osadebe.
It might take maybe in the next
27 years
2
for
years, but you're going to remember I mentioned this name.
Who that?
TK Magic.
Oh, hell nah.
TK Magic.
watch out for Portable, Yemoli, Zinoleski. See. Watch them.
30 seconds.
Check their pages. Just watching them for while.
TK Magic.
Hey, thanks guys for always rocking and rolling with us. Thanks for allowing us to come into your homes, your TVs, your phones, your tablets. You know, we promise to continue to discuss topics that are hot and not, but most importantly, please follow the show, Afrijamz TV, support, share, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Catch ya.
And of course, to the lovely Lilian.
Thank you guys for watching. It's always fun being here with my guys. It's great. Even though I'm the only girl here, please, I beg you people come and help me. I only need one follower. But yes, thank you for allowing us into your homes, into your brains, into wherever you like us to enter. Anyway, next.
Of course, please, before we usher the next person, I want to hear a big round of applause.
Yay!
A big round of applause. I want to say thank you, big thank you to my brother from another mother, YAW. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Mr. Brown, thank you. Okay. So I said I was going to say this. He didn't tell me before I would record. So I just came to greet him and I said, yeah, sit down. I've been telling you, say you go record now. I've been telling you. So for me to go home to go and change. So I just had to do it like this. Yeah?
Freestyle.
But now freestyle, so all join. But then thanks so much. And then, so if this airs before the election, please make sure you vote. We need, Nigeria needs to be saved. I'm telling you, it's really, really bad out there. We really, really need the Messiah. And then for everyone, thank you. And then please follow the show, share, and then tell others to also watch.
So on that note, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for putting up with our stupidity.
Who's stupid? Who's our?
Putting up with our jokes. Thank you for putting up with our craziness. Yeah. But guess what? We love you. And I know you love us too. So same time, same station, same place. See you